Hi everyone, you're watching the Clink channel. Recently I caught myself thinking about something that most of my classmates would find crazy, and many adults would find completely unrealistic. I am 14 years old and I have officially stopped asking my parents for money. Completely. Not for snacks, not for subscriptions, not for new headphones, and not even for a movie ticket. Nothing personal. Why not wait until I'm 17 or 18 like almost everyone else does? The answer is simple and complicated at the same time. It's because I'm tired of feeling like a professional consumer. Because every time I reached out my hand for another 100 rubles, which is just about $1.10, something inside me tightened up unpleasantly. I realized that if I don't stop this now, it'll be 100 times harder later. When you're 14, comfort is like a drug. Mom buys the sneakers, dad puts 1000 rubles, or about $11 on your card, just in case. And grandma always finds 500 rubles, about $5.50, for ice cream. It all seems normal, but behind this normality hides something dangerous, the atrophy of the ability to handle discomfort. I've started noticing it all around me. A guy from another class still can't buy himself a charger at 14 without his mom transferring the money. A girl in my building who is 16 throws a tantrum if she doesn't get a bag worth 15,000 rubles, which is about $160. I wonder what will happen to them in 10 years. They're used to everything just appearing. They're used to want equaling get. When things stop happening automatically, and they will stop, there will be panic, depression and blaming everyone else. I look at my old wooden windows, the ones we seal with tape every winter to keep the draft out. And you know what? I'm grateful for those windows. They remind me every day. Either you start doing something yourself, or you'll keep living with tape instead of a real renovation. Discomfort isn't a punishment, it's fuel. If you've never faced a real shortage, you'll never truly understand the value of a single 1000 rubles, those $11 that you earned yourself. To the adults watching this, you know better than anyone how hard money is to get. You know what it's like to wake up at 6 in the morning when your whole body hurts. You know what it's like to stay quiet when the boss is yelling because you have a loan and a mortgage at home. You know what it's like to postpone your vacation for the sake of a new washing machine. Now imagine a 16-year-old kid demands a new phone for 100,000 rubles, which is about $1,080, just because everyone has one. Or he asked for a 5,000 ruble, about $55 monthly allowance. He isn't just asking for money, he's asking for a piece of your life. Another evening you'll spend working overtime, another weekend turned into a work day, another night falling asleep thinking you still haven't lived for yourself. I stopped asking when I felt truly ashamed, not in front of others, but in front of myself. I looked at my mom coming home at 10 at night with a tired grey face, and I realized I don't want to be the reason for that expression. I want to be the one who says, "Mom, sit down, it's on me," not the one who drains the family resources every month. What can you even earn at 14? That's the most popular comment under my old videos. I'll be honest, not much yet, but it's something. This channel is my first real business project I edit. I write the scripts, I design the thumbnails, and I reply to comments myself. Sometimes editing takes 6 hours, and I fall asleep at 3 in the morning before school. Sometimes a video only gets 300 views, and I feel like I wasted my weekend. It is 2026, and the phone in my pocket is more powerful than all the technology that sent a man to the moon. With this phone, I can learn editing, design, copywriting, analytics, and negotiation. It's all free, or almost free, and it's available right now. I set a rule for myself. If I want to buy a microphone, software, or courses, I save up myself, even if it takes 6 months, because something bought with your own money feels different. It smells like your long nights and your doubts. A gift becomes just another thing after a month. To my peers, listen closely, don't wait for your 18th birthday. The world won't hand you startup capital and say, now you can be an adult. If you don't start taking responsibility for your wants now, it will hurt later very badly. Start small, sell your old sneakers, make your first 10 videos that only get 100 views, write some text for someone on social media. Just take the first step, even if it's tiny. And to the adults, please stop buying us off with money. Stop buying our silence for 1000 rubles or $11. Give us a chance to fall, to get bruised and to fail. Support our ideas, not just our whims. This part path is long. Sometimes I get angry, sometimes I want to quit, and sometimes I look at my peers getting new iPhones every year and I feel a stink inside. But I remind myself I chose a different path. A path where an apartment in the Maldives won't be a gift from my parents, but the result of my own decisions. By the time I'm 15, I want to be at least somewhat self-sufficient, paying for my own courses, clothes, tech and small trips. And then more, much more. If my words touched you, support the channel. The link is on the screen. To me, it's not just money, it's the voices of people saying, I think so too, keep going. I'll mention everyone who supports me in the next video. Leave a like if you think independence at 14 is more important than good behavior grades. Write your stories in the comments about how you earned your first real money. I'm interested in reading every single one. Bye for now, see you next time.